Welcome to the AutoZone Liberty Bowl as part of Capital One Bowl Mania. Stir the echoes of the old Southwest Conference. Its former league foes in the land of the Delta Blues. Texas Tech looking for a 9th win, something they haven't done since 2009, while Arkansas can stamp a winning season with a victory tonight in Memphis. He was a bowl game MVP 2 years ago with Boise State. Right up the middle, it's Hill. Stiff arm. Can he get there? Rodney Hill across the 30, tripped up and lands inside the 15 of Texas Tech. A gain of 70 for Hill, who had 103 yards rushing all season coming into tonight.
No secret, it's right up the gut. And they catch Texas Tech crowding the line of scrimmage, and really like him in the slot.
Green on the zone read keeper. Gets the edge. Extends. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Dual threat quarterback doing his thing here early. And everybody after that big run by Rodney Hill, they start looking inside to him, and it gives Taylon Green an alley to get to out-leverage Texas Tech's defense. And not only does he out-leverage it, he gets himself into the corner of the end zone.
Rodney Hill, the longest run of his season, of his career, to set up the touchdown run by Taylon Green. And now Matthew Shipley, who took over as the primary kicker after injury to Kyle Ramsey, converts the PAT.
Along with it.
Quick throw. Caleb Douglas breaks a tackle. Second level. Still going. And Texas Tech into Razorback territory.
Oh, we told
Miguel Mitchell the tackle.
Keep an eye on Caleb Douglas. This coaching staff, they just rave about him and his athletic ability. Transferred in from Florida. He can stretch the field, and now we know he can take a 6-yard hitch and make it a big gain for it.
A 59-yard field goal. This is from 37. And Garcia gets Texas Tech on the board. They fired their defensive coordinator, Tim DeRuyter.
Yeah, brought in Shill Wood, who from the University of Houston, that I really liked. Had that unit playing very well.
Taylon Green completes on first down, a gain of 19 yards on the play. Isaac Taslaw, he's going to get a lot of Andrew Armstrong's targets.
Yeah, he's a big receiver. You love the catch radius of a guy 6'4". They put him in the... Now they look more like Chris Carter.
They do. Off play action. A lot of time for Green. Taslaw wide open. Down the sideline. Flying to the pylon. Called a touchdown.
Isaac Taslaw. Shame on the guys sitting at home that were Razorbacks. I mean, these guys, you give them an opportunity. He's made some big plays all year long, but he has come to play tonight, and he may be out of bounds, just shy of the goal line. That left foot taps down, out of bounds, I think.
Further review, every
the ruling of a touchdown is under review.
He goes airborne. Just keep an eye on the left foot.
After review, the runner stepped out of bounds with the ball at the 1 yard line where it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, so the moment that left foot goes out of bounds,
yeah, he's down.
He is out of bounds and shy of the goal line. So
in warm-ups, go up to him and tell him how much he appreciated him and that they needed a big game from him.
Braylon Russell makes his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
True freshman Braylon Russell. Big back, good ball skills, and he can really motor. mean, the offensive line, they do a heck of a job of getting leverage and a nice crease there for Braylon Russell.
It was a big story that Russell would be playing in this game. Remember, he entered and exited the transfer portal twice this month. But again, in the current climate, you kind of get the predicament that Sam Pittman is in. Guys in the portal.
Yeah, good.
He wants to come back and he wants to play.
This year for Brooks.
Hammond off play action, finds his 6'9" tight end, and that's Mason Tharp setting up a 1st and goal. It's a gain of 44. If you like big plays, this is your bowl game.
No doubt about it. Nice job of the play action. You can see defensive backs.
4th down and goal, and Texas Tech will go for it from the 4-yard line, which must tell you, not a lot of faith in this defense right now to stop Arkansas.
Now watch the big fella, Mason Tharp, in the game. Big target at 6'9".
Here comes the blitz. Hammond, 50-50 ball, incomplete for Coy Aiken, and Arkansas takes over. Stewart in coverage.
It looked like Hammond was going there all the way. He knew he was getting man-to-man coverage, and his eyes never left Coy Aiken. It's just a cruiserweight against a heavyweight.
On 3rd down, here's the blitz. Brain fits it over the middle. Another big play. And a run by Desmond James. How about that, Andre?
Yeah, nobody.
For your first career reception.
And nobody was going to catch him because he's got 10 400-meter speed. So when he caught his balance and came out of the attempted tackle around his ankles, right there, it's over. Nobody on the field is going to catch Desmond James from that point on.
This guy had multiple Division I track offers. Redshirt freshman. Coach is telling us he's going to see some PT. They love his upside out of Clayton, North Carolina. And the big play, the explosive for Arkansas, has been the story.
It's a good day's work.
Taylon Green to throw, but he is subdued. In the end zone, Isaac Smith gets the safety, and Tech adds 2 to the ledger.
In that communication system in his helmet, you've got to, Bobby Petrino's got to tell him, look, we're going to throw it, take a quick 3, and the ball's got to go somewhere. You're not going to have time to survey the field. He's getting pressure from his right, but he's looking left, so he doesn't even feel it until it's too late.
Most of your passing production. Josh Kelly was about 30% of the receiving yards. And obviously Taj Brooks. But Jacoby Williams into the clear, into the Memphis Night. Texas Tech with its first touchdown of the ball game.
Well, buckle up. We got a good one for you tonight. On Friday night, I tell you what, he just flat out ran Jaden Johnson and Miguel Mitchell, the 2 safeties for Arkansas. I mean, they had no chance when Jacoby Williams got to full speed. They said they're going to be okay with Taj Brooks with the 2 true freshmen. I don't think they were pulling our legs, and these 2 guys are talented.
Gino Garcia will come on for the PAT. It feels, Andre, like we're watching or playing one of those video games.
Capturing a moment, these young guys.
A 94-yard touchdown in his first career reception. Green with room to run. Instead, throws it back. And speak of Desmond James, north of 100 yards. And a first down close to midfield. But he is down.
And messed around saying, Coach wants to invest in Ball's Barbecue. Not a bad idea, Andre.
Not a bad one at all.
Meanwhile, the ball comes out, and Texas Tech recovers. Charles Esters picks up the loose ball. The fumble by Rodney Hill. James Hansen forced it.
5 players in the backfield offense. That penalty's declined. It's 1st and 10.
And here comes Texas Tech. They get themselves right back in the thick of things here. Hill just kind of gets contacted by James Hansen, and then the ball's out. Here comes Texas Tech.
What did Joey McGuire say to us? When this team plays at its best, they capitalize off the turnovers.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
they're
first down, 2 to go.
Not after the timeout. They started warming up Garcia, the kicker, and maybe they would try a long one, but nope, they're going to go for it here.
And they run it. And Williams devoured for a loss. Sorey again leading the charge. And Arkansas takes over on downs.
Yeah, they got penetration because they were trying to pull and run something laterally with Williams, and it gave Arkansas an opportunity to get up the field and now make a play rather than get Williams started downhill.
Green back to the air, has a man wide open. Tyrell Reed, touchdown!
Believe it or not, that's his first catch of the season. Nobody on the Texas Tech defense believed that Tyrell Reed would have the ball in his hands on a pass play. So they left him uncovered. He gets right in the middle of the field, and then after he catches the ball, turns on the jets. I mean, he's at the top, offset from Tylen Green, and they just leave him uncovered. First reception of the year. That's what bowl practices are for, to sit in the lab and draw up a couple of extra plays.
The PAT is good, and Andre, Arkansas now has 7 plays tonight of 40-plus yards.
And that's why they...
Dickey makes the first man miss. Got away from Sorey and cuts a jagged path across the 25 for a Texas Tech first down. Nico Slaughter was cheating into the box. Now he backs up. He's the slot corner. Hammond lets it rip. 50-50. That is picked off. Incomplete. Couldn't hold on.
No,
Douglas caught it. Douglas took it away. How do you like that?
He actually reeled it in. What a catch by Caleb Douglas. We told you at the top of the show, watch number 5. He is a playmaker, and the coaches absolutely love him.
That went right through the hands of Jaheim Singletary.
Looked like Singletary had it, and it was just taken away by Douglas. With Dickey, he may be used as a lead blocker here.
There's the block from Dickey. Conyers angles. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, the stiff arm from Conyers. The block by Dickey as well to help his big tight end or his Wildcat quarterback out. He abandons the play fake because he knows there's an immediate threat, and that's next level stuff for a true freshman running back.
It has been a tale of 2 quarters. Arkansas had the early 21-3 blitz. Texas Tech 16 unanswered since then. We've got a ball game in Memphis. 2 minutes. 1 timeout left. Green lets it fly, caught by James, and that'll stop the clock with 3 seconds. A gain of 19, and Desmond James
made his way back from an injury earlier in the ball game and makes one heck of a catch. And you're right, this is kind of where stars are made. Guys, I mean, he's trying to tough it out because he hadn't had many opportunities.
Shipley, a 40-yard field goal to send us to halftime, and it adds 3 more for Arkansas. Your score at the break has not been much defense, almost 700 yards of total offense in that first half. Talon Green, machetes through the secondary, finally brought down by Baskerville, a gain of 27.
He can really run when he gets that 6'6" frame going. Just a really good athlete and knows how to handle himself in the running game.
A 34-yard kick for Shipley, who hit from 40 to end the first half. And that one makes it an 8-point game. Arkansas 27, Texas Tech 19, with 10:52 to go in the third. Tim DeRuyter was fired as defensive coordinator, Tim DeRuyter, and then Sheil Wood will take over next year, D coordinator at Houston. Green evading, ejected from the pocket, has time, and a strike for a first down to C.J. Brown.
You know what Talon Green's doing, Anise? He comes back and he has a better year than he had this year, making himself a draftable quarterback. Not just athlete, but quarterback. Obviously, with, you know, in the bowl game, bowl practices, you start to impress. Coaches told us he would play a lot more.
Douglas, yards after the catch for a first down.
Well, and that's an option I think they need to revisit a little bit more. He had a really good Arkansas used to have back in the day. Steve Atwater coming up to play the run.
And a first down, it's Jacoby Williams.
He is going to.
Career game for Williams with no Taj Brooks. Hammond in traffic, and that's picked off. Marquise Robinson with the INT for Arkansas.
Tried to force one of Valson over the middle. Before that carry, he was sitting at 14 carries, 118 yards, and the touchdown.
Hammond in trouble in his own end zone. Sacked for a safety by Junkaj.
Arkansas with a safety of their own. And that's the inexperience showing up for Will Hammond. It showed up for Green earlier in this game. But there, you have got to get rid of the football. If you're dropping at any point this close to the goal line, ball's got to come out right now. And you start going to number 2 and 3, pass rushers are going to get free. And that's exactly what happened. He's had one bad read, I thought, and that was forcing it into coverage. And that's the interception that he threw, but he's been solid.
Trickeration. Hammond hit. Intercepted. Miguel Mitchell still going. And spun out of bounds inside the 25.
Another good player, young player that this Arkansas staff is high on. Travis Williams told us, hey, we really like Mitchell in the secondary at safety. And what's he do here? Comes off his receiver, and what a heck of a return.
A 43-yard field goal attempt for Shipley. He's hit 2 today.
Make it a third.
Field goals from 43, 34, and 40 for Shipley. And the lead for Arkansas mushrooms to 20.
Some really, really good football right now.
And they've got the inside track for home field advantage throughout the NFC playoffs. Kobe Williams in the flat. How about the juke? And does that draw a flag at the end of the play? No. Anthony Switzer, the big hit. Williams, the big gain. He ran for 6,400 plus yards. Williams did in high school.
Oh.
Blitz. Aiken. Stiff arm. Touchdown.
He gets by Selman Bridges, the corner to that side. And a nice recognition by Will Hammond as well to get the ball out against blitz. And then Aiken takes care of the rest of it. See the blitz coming, you know you got to get it out. And now it's just, let's find a matchup that I like. He shoots it out there to Aiken and does the rest.
PAT good by Garcia.
Onside kick?
You have to, don't you?
I think so.
Early in the game, Texas Tech, after Arkansas go up and down the field as the onside kick takes a big bounce and goes out of bounds. So the Razorbacks will have it. And the 94-yard touchdown catch by Desmond James. All that on the first 3 drives. It's shell-shock Texas Tech. Green makes a man miss, moves the chains, and Arkansas will get into victory formation. Memphis, the Razorbacks jumped out to a 21-3 lead. They led at halftime, and then their defense did the rest in the second half.
Yeah, they did. They took care of business, made some adjustments defensively, and the offense just kind of continued to do its thing.
Their offensive coordinator, Bobby Petrino, told us Taylon Green will make 5 or 6 plays that nobody else can. May have made more than that tonight. He was the game MVP. Arkansas wins the AutoZone Liberty Bowl.